What is crack-a-lackin', everybody? Welcome back to episode dose of the local Nuggets podcast show episode. I'm your host, Tyler.
Streaming channel.
And this is Sydney.
Sydney.
Ayo.
What's up?
How are you guys today? We're doing awesome. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am Gucci. Very Gucci. So, since the last episode, we actually had 2 podcast guests on. And I want to talk a little bit about them today. But first, we don't have any events to talk about this week, right?
Nope. No events.
Okay, but we will. We actually have a plan to reach out to some contacts and make sure that we have all the local events going on at all the time and be able to post them here so you guys can see what's popping in the community.
Yeah, stay aware of that.
Yeah, buddy. Next, what was your favorite part about Bailey and Dennis's episodes?
Both episodes I didn't really have a lot to say. In Dennis's episode, I definitely felt pretty uneducated. So I didn't feel like I had anything to say. Sorry, that distracted me.
It did me too. It's okay.
Okay. And then Bailey's, I'm not born and raised here, so I mean, I can only say so much about what Nissa is and isn't doing. And that's definitely something you guys got into. So I learned a lot, but I kind of just observed this last week. You had a lot to say.
Never a bad thing. I did.
That's for sure.
I didn't have a lot to say during Dennis's episode. I definitely was very out of my element when it came to Dennis's episode. You guys won't see these episodes till January 6th and 10th,
like
I believe.
Like
mid-January. But Bailey and I definitely got into it, not like argumentative wise, but definitely very passionate about what's going on in Nissa and the surrounding area. Definitely had a lot to say about the things that we've tried to bring into the city, playing blame games, people not getting stuff done that they said they were going to get done. It's a very, very awesome episode in my opinion, because it's definitely something that I'm very passionate about. So
something that needs to be talked about that not a lot of people talk about.
Just nobody's willing to talk about it, and I was willing to spark that conversation. Probably going to get some people pissed off at me and be like, yo, dude, what the heck? But at the same time, like, if we're not talking about those types of conversations in our town, how do we expect to get anywhere, right?
Yeah, I fully agree.
And Dennis had a lot of good nuggets to like pick through about his life and like the things that he's been through.
We kind of talked about everything, basically. Yeah, I mean, from one topic to another, but it was all very informative.
It was politics. It was him being homeless for a year. Like, there was just a lot of stuff to pick up on that was like, oh, wow, if I could like have that view on life, like, dude, I'd be doing great.
Yeah, could be somewhere totally different.
100%. Dennis has actually become a good friend of ours.
Yeah, so we went to his house and had dinner last night.
Dude's got a beautiful house.
I was just about to say, at his absolutely beautiful house.
Oh, yeah.
That is one day goals for Tyler and I.
Dude, 100%. That dude is something else, and there might actually be something coming from that relationship that I can't talk about yet, but just to give you guys that little teaser. Sydney, you want to tell them what we're working on for this show?
So what we're going to do is we're going to try and post twice a month, kind of see how it goes, but we're going to do an exploring local, kind of like blog, I guess you could say, on our social media posts. You won't really hear, I mean, I guess you'll hear about some of it here. We're just going to kind of tell you guys where we've been and how we enjoyed it. Like, for example, Tyler and I are going to Hot Lake Lodge Resort. Hot Lake Resort in La Grande, Oregon this weekend. And so we're going to kind of make a few reels out of it and share it on our social media pages. And put a little background of the resort we're staying at, what all we did, where it's located, what it pretty much offers. And then I'm sure we'll talk about it the next episode we have too. But we're kind of gonna give that a spin and see how that goes. Visit some restaurants,
do our part to kind of support the community and showcase what we have that people don't necessarily know that we were about.
Yeah. And we eventually want to bring the show outside of Nissa, so we're going to focus on not only Nissa, but like I said, just small communities, kind of
The things
all
that other
over
people
different
do,
states. Yeah, for
right,
sure.
that are like cool,
Yeah.
that we'd like to see or can potentially implement in our town.
Yeah.
So I do like that. It's like an explore, support, and shop local kind of a thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. I do like that. Also, if you guys are ever up in Garden Valley, we do have some merch up there in the market. So if you're up there, need some merch from that local life, by all means, please support.
It's there. We're hoping to have some in the store eventually.
Yes.
We've just kind of been trying to get other things situated and handled. So
We have been. Do you have anything like super awesome that you want to talk about today?
I'm excited for this weekend. I think it'll be fun.
Pumped.
I'm stoked to tell people about the place we're going to. I've heard a lot of cool things about it.
This place is like a giant lake of hot water, and
Yeah.
it's awesome.
It's quite
Old.
literally a hot lake.
Yeah, it's old. It's like 1906.
Yeah.
Decor and
Everything's like it's been renovated, but
Mhm.
everything is very
It's
like
old,
original.
antique,
Yeah,
if
they
you will.
still have the old numbers on the doors from way back when.
Do we want to tell them about our new like setup layout?
Oh yeah, we're gonna change our that local life layout. We love this picnic table, but it's just not really working. We want to get a better focus on
Mhm.
all the people we have on the podcast rather
Yep.
than just like a single view, and it's kind of like a sideways view, so if they don't look at the camera you don't really see them. People seem to really like our YouTube channel. I think it's kind of just the visual aspect of it.
Yes.
So we're gonna get, it's gonna be like this,
Almost
okay?
like a L-shaped desk or table, if you will.
L-shaped. We're gonna be on the inside,
Mhm.
and that way you'll be able to see more of our faces, and we'll still be able to see the people that we're interviewing.
Yeah, and we can still have a conversation with them, but we could also be having a conversation kind of with the camera. That way we can chop it up for content in the
Yeah.
future and share and be able to pull nuggets for.
Yeah, we're
for
also
the show.
gonna get a new camera, so you wouldn't have to.
Ooh.
The video people might have noticed on YouTube, but it cuts out at 30 minutes, so we have to like get up and
Yeah.
stop it and start it and then reconnect
It's
it.
not the
So,
most ideal.
Yeah, we've also kind of pondered. Dennis actually had the idea. He was like, man, halfway through my interview, I really wanted you to serve me a burger. So we're like, okay, maybe we'll start just serving
Might
our
start
guests
doing
some food. Yeah.
during our interviews and kind of getting like a rating scale going almost, and start using those to promote the restaurant, use
Yeah.
those to kind of boost the show rating. Like, people love food, right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to eat food while I'm on, and kind of gives
We
a
love
more
feedback, too.
relaxing
Yeah.
vibe to the show, like that we're trying to capture. So
It's like a 2-in-1 deal.
It is.
Get to be on the podcast and eat some food.
dude, I'd want to be on that podcast.
I know, me too. I was eating food right here, if you can't tell.
We kind of are on that podcast.
Yeah.
Do we get to eat food?
Yeah. I love to eat.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, folks, I think that is it for this week's Nugget Show. I hope you guys enjoy these little segments, little intros into kind of what goes on behind the scenes, and little nuggets that we've picked up. And
Yes.
we'll continue to do these, and sometimes on weeks we'll have times where we have a topic that we want to talk about or discuss, or something that bugs us, and that's where these will lie.
Yeah. Some of them are going to be more serious, and some of them is just kind of,
Be lighthearted and fun.
yeah.
Huh.
Some stuff we're just going to pull out of our butts.
I
'Cause
don't know
I'm
quite
good
literally,
at
but I love that. All right, folks. As always,
Keep it local.
keep it local, homies.